Hi, it's Saturday, day 6 of the 2018 Windsor International Film Festival. I'm Windsor Star reporter Dulcin Chen, here with Windsor Star marketing manager Dalia Mazhar and the executive director of WIFF, Vincent Georgie. And we're sharing with you our picks for today's screenings. Vincent, what's your choice?
My choice is I'm going right to Midnight Madness.
Midnight Madness?
I'm going right to Midnight Madness. It's Saturday, come on. And they're screening of Best Friends, Volume 1.
My pick too.
Right? Is it? Okay, good. Or Best Fiends, because the R is in like brackets. It's Best Friends or Best
Volume
Fiends.
1?
Volume 1. Yeah, so I'll pick Volume 1, you pick Volume, or we'll do them together.
Yes.
Volume 1 and Volume 2.
They're screening them both back to back. So
back to back. So sort of like The Godfather, like these epic films. So these are the new films with Tommy Wiseau and Greg Sestero.
Yeah.
Of fame, of the room, right? So these are their new films back to back, and so it's about, so Tommy Wiseau portrays a conspicuous mortician. Okay, as only Tommy Wiseau can play.
Of course.
And then Greg Sestero is this other guy that is in LA and has some odd entanglements with Tommy Wiseau. It's amazing. I mean, obviously I'm a big fan of The Room, as many people are.
Yeah.
You know, and The Room, not to use The Room, the Brie Larson movie, The Room is considered the worst movie of all time.
The worst movie of all time.
Which we're also showing on the Friday night of festival.
Which is now.
Right? Which is right?
A cult phenomenon.
Cult phenomenon.
Yes.
And then on Saturday night we've got their 2 new movies. But the kicker is that Mr. Greg Sestero will be at the festival.
What a coup.
Right?
That's amazing.
Right?
I'm going to go there, I'm going to shout, "Oh, hi, Mark!"
Right?
As loud as I can. Of course, he's probably heard it a million times.
Yeah. But he's pumped to come, actually. And also the director of the film, Justin McGregor, is also coming. So you have the director and the star of the film. Amazing. We're pumped.
Wow. How did you score that?
Yeah, that was, funny enough, these were the films we booked first for the whole festival. We got this all done last May. And reached out to them, and they knew the festival, of course, and they knew that we'd shown The Room every year, and they had the new films, and we're like, hey, do you want to do it? I'm like, we'd be game. You want it? They're like, yeah, we'd love to come down. And it's just amazing. Really, really happy to do it. And we really believe it's important to bring in guests from the films and create an ambiance, but especially to have someone like Greg Sestero at Midnight Madness. And he'll be there also for the screenings of The Room.
Oh, he will?
Yeah. They're coming for like a full weekend.
So The Room screenings have really become a tradition at WIFF. I've heard it described as the Rocky Horror Picture Show of this generation. Yeah. It's a participatory sort of thing. Yeah, because the movie's, a train wreck. But what happens is when you go see it, we give you prop bags. And we'll give you a prop bag with some plastic spoons, and you get some other props that are in there, and you're expected to throw stuff and scream and yell at the screen, or just sit back and relax and just take it in, whatever you want to do. But it's fun being in the room. It's an absolute experience. It's a riot. And now we've got the new one, Best Friends, Best Fiends, Volume 1 and 2, and that relationship between Tommy Wiseau and Greg Sestero. It's really remarkable. You know, these 2 guys who were in LA, they were nobodies. They wanted to become movie stars. Yeah. They were in they made an incredibly bad movie, and they became movie stars anyway. And what's palpable in all of it, both in The Room and in the 2 Best Friends films, they are friends. Yeah. They're friends. The friendship is actually palpable. You see there's a chemistry and a dynamic. It's an odd dynamic, but it's a dynamic. And it was explored in that James Franco film, The Disaster. Yeah, that's right. What did you think about that? I really enjoyed that film. And Dave Franco portrayed Greg Sestero in that movie. What I really liked about The Disaster Artist, it actually had a very good heart. The film had a very, very sincere heart about it, because it really was actually about friendship. That's the thing that I took away from that movie. It was less cynical than I thought it would be. Yeah. It was actually more open-hearted. So the titling of the film, Best Friends, it's not this ironic thing. They really are best friends. Yeah. Oh, no, it's definitely part of it. It's definitely part of it. And for them to do 2 volumes, it speaks for itself. It's just ridiculous. It's a late night, but it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. So, Dalia, what's your choice?
A little left wing here, but I am going with Crime Plus Punishment. So anyone who is interested in kind of what's going on in our political climate right now with police brutality, it's about 12 cops who step forward and say that they are giving quotas to arrest certain
Just to clarify,
people.
So this is not an adaptation of the Dostoevsky?
No.
Right.
So they kind of come forward and say what it's actually like, and that they have quotas to, arrest a certain amount of people. And unfortunately, those people usually are minorities, brown and black, men and women. So for them to come forward is a very scary thing to do, especially in an environment where, police really like to stick together, and to kind of come out like that. They've been harassed by some other members, and It's just a very interesting movie because it's going on outside. We know what's happening all around. Every time you turn the TV, there's another story. So to actually to see what it's like on the other side, that there are good cops and there are people on the inside trying to fight, it's just a great documentary to sit and watch each different character and their reasons for, you know, stepping forward.
Well, Dahlia, you're a visible minority. You're Palestinian, right?
Yes, yeah, I am.
What are your interactions with police like?
In Windsor, it's all been good. Sometimes on the border, you know, you find it matters who you're with. Usually when I'm with young Arab males or, you know, people that fit the description, there is definitely, yes, you guys are getting pulled in random selection. And, you know, sometimes it's good. In Windsor, I have been lucky enough to not experience that, but I can't, you know, represent people who look the stereotype more than me. You know, there's women in hijab or young black men who, you know, I would assume fit that description more and experience that even more than I do. And I can't speak for them. And it's just something that we all kind of got to work together to kind of help minorities beat this. And it's really great to know that there are people on the inside that are willing to do that as well.
I totally agree with everything you said. And that film was, again, a very easy choice. We saw it, we're impressed by it. It's an important story to tell. Yeah, definitely highly recommend that film, definitely.
So there's wacky stuff and then there's serious stuff.
Yeah.
Makes for a great Saturday. Those are our picks. For more information about these and other screenings, go to windsorfilmfestival.com or go to the WIFF office at the Capitol Theater in downtown Windsor, and we'll see you at the movies.